Hello, everybody. This is T Mentor Food. How's everybody doing today? Hi. I hope everybody is healing well and keeping their focus on their healing during this tumultuous time that we're going through right now. This coronavirus is real, and I hope I know responsible people are taking action and doing the right things by washing their hands, keeping distance, and also, most importantly, wearing masks. This video is about the narcissist and playing games in their lives. You know, the narcissist is always playing games, they're always lying, and it's just one big game to them. It's sad and it's unfortunate that our commander in chief happens to be a narcissist, and he's one of those people that plays games, that think this is not serious, and then runs around telling lots of lies. And that's how the narcissist operates. And to them, it's just one big game. It's not nothing serious. They don't take this stuff serious. They just look at it like, oh, this is not real. They live in a land that is not normal. They live in a play land. And this narcissist virus is nothing to take, for play. It's nothing to take not serious. But that's how the narcissist is. Everything is like not real to them. They never grow up. They're little children. They're like in a room, like you have to set them in a room and say, okay, time out for you. Until you realize what you've done is not right, you're going to stay in this room. But unfortunately, they don't wake up out of that room. You can bring them out, but they're still not going to take responsibility for their actions. They're still not going to correct what they've done because they don't feel that they've done anything wrong. And so this is how they operate constantly, and they also operate in just blaming other people for their mess. They never take the responsibility for themselves. And so that's how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. When you can plainly see that, hey, there's a problem here. You need to rectify this problem in order to move on. And they never want to rectify the problem. They never want to make it right. They never want to correct it. They always just want to blame you, and talk about you behind your back. So another thing, if a narcissist is talking about you to somebody else, I'm talking about somebody in your face, believe me, they're talking about you behind your back, because that's the game that they play. They love playing in la la land. They don't like waking up. Again, the prime example, the commander in chief, he has fired everybody he's fired. He's talked about them, everybody. He's had something bad to say about everybody that has worked for him, So this is how they operate, because they just cannot take the responsibility for themselves, because they like living in this play world. So they're never going to take responsibility for their actions. So you can get frustrated by dealing with these type of personalities, because you will get so mad with yourself that you will think it's you after a while that is all messed up. And in reality, it's not you that's messed up, it's them that's messed up. And their game playing involves them twisting things up really well. And they do that well. They've been doing it for so long, so that it's like second nature to them to twist the lie, to not tell the truth all the way, to make you think that something is wrong with you. You're sick, you're crazy, you're mentally ill. Nothing's wrong with me. It's all you. Are you sure you took, you did this? You need to check yourself, because something is wrong with you. You did this the other day. What's wrong with you? They're so good at twisting it up and making it like something is wrong with you. So you can never trust this type of personality, because this type of personality can't even trust themselves. They're not even worthy for themselves, let alone dealing with other people, dealing with other individuals. They're not going to be worthy for that individual. So you can't trust that. You can't trust what they say. If they say this, you can't trust it, because the moment they say it to you, they're going to go right behind your back and say something different. And then you're going to hear about it. And then you bring it to me. You say, but you said this. No, that's how you had it in your mind. That ain't what I said. That's what you was wanting me to say. But that ain't what I said. So they are always going to twist the lie because they're not responsible. They do not know how to take responsibility for themselves. Like all of us that have found out about the narcissist, it's because at some point in our life we just decided, you know what? It's me that need to change, not this person that I'm dealing with. I need to change. And so some point in our life we started taking responsibility for our lives, for our actions. And by doing that, we go inside. See, now I want to change the inside of me. But the narcissists and their game playing, and they're living in this la la land, they never get to that point to where they want to change. They never do. They never change because it's always, always somebody else's fault. And so you never win dealing with these type of personalities. You never win. You're always going to be on the losing end in their sick mind. And you're going to be feeling all messed up. So what do? You leave, you get out, you remove yourself from that situation. And you go and you heal your wounds that this narcissist have shot at you time in and time out, week in and week out, day in and day out, month in and month out, year in and year out. They've been throwing these darts, woo, at your mind, woo, at your heart, woo, at your feelings, woo, at your emotions. They've been throwing these darts, and you've been taking them, because you're that empath, and empaths suck up, take up everything. They do. We just do. I walk into a room and I suck up that whole room. Not intentionally, but it just happens, because that's how we're made. And that's a beautiful thing, Just like the narcissist is made for lies and playing games and telling stories and lying and blaming everybody else and talking about everybody, we're made the opposite of all that. So, we're going to pick up everything, good, bad, and ugly. We're going to pick it up. And so once you remove yourself from that situation, now you're wounded, because they've been playing on you. So now you're wounded. So now you have to come back to your whole self, your whole person, your creative self, your talented self, your blessed self, your good self. You got to come back to all of that. Because God says in his word, David says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. That's Psalms 139:14. So now how do you heal from the narcissist? You have to start putting good things back into your heart. You have to take all that mediocre thinking away. I've been praying, Lord, change my heart. Change my heart, change me, Lord, change me, renew my mind, change me. And now I've been directing my prayers to Father to remove the mediocre thinking that is in my heart. All my life I've always felt that I wasn't worthy of good things, that I wasn't worthy to have the best. I always thought lowly of myself in this area. I always felt that I had to be last. I had to let everybody go before me, that I don't deserve to go here. I don't deserve to go there. I don't deserve to be in this crowd or that crowd. That was my thinking. And in some, that's still in me, because I'm still asking the Lord to remove that from me, that mediocre thinking, because what comes from that mediocre thinking and the darts that the narcissist has thrown at you, you keep putting yourself in low situations, mediocre situations, and so you never achieve what you were put here to achieve until you wake up and say, you know what? No, this programming is wrong. This programming is the lie from the devil. This programming is a lie from the pit of hell. This programming is playground programming, baby programming. This is not mature programming. This is not truth programming. This is not who I am. So until you get there, you're still playing that level, low simmer on the stove. When you are a firehouse, a powerhouse, You know, you are a corporation. You are a walking champion. But until you get there, you still operating in the low mediocre stages. See, so that's all a lie from the devil. So each time you pray, Lord, change me, change me, change me, then he'll start putting things in your spirit that you need to specifically ask that he remove from you. Because if you've been around the narcissist has done a number on you, on me, on everybody that they can do a number on. And their number is tying people up, tying you up in their playground, tying you up in your mind, tying you up in your emotions. When here you are all tied up and you got all the talent, you got all the skill, you got everything. But he ties you up in your mind, making you think you don't. So again, you know, rid yourself of the narcissist. Just step away because they're never going to change. We have a good example, and that's the commander in chief. He's never going to change. He's always going to be that same mediocre, low level thinking, lying, blaming person. Messed up personality. That's who he is. And so that's who the narcissist is. So you don't stay around that to try to change it, because you never can change it. It's a story that came on. I wish I knew the name of it, but it was with Shirley MacLaine and I think Jack Black, and it was a true story. And Shirley MacLaine was this woman that was really evil and mean, and just evil and mean and evil and mean, just evil and mean. You know, you do nice stuff for her, she's still like this thing, you know, from hell. Like this demon from hell or something. And so no matter what Jack Black did, Jack Black was always this positive, upbeat type of personality. You know, say something negative, he's gonna come back with, oh, you're great, you know. And so he was dealing with this narcissist, you know, straight from the pit of hell. He would go to church, and he was just a very nice person, this man, you know, that was dealing with this demon that isn't going to change. Now this woman was like in her 70s, and she was still like this mean woman. And Jack Black thinking, oh, I could change her, I could change her. That's the mistake that you make with a narcissist. You can't change them because they don't want to change. So don't try. Move on. And so anyway, he was hanging out with this thing like probably a good 6 months or so. And he went over to her house to have dinner or something, and she said something to him. But to make a long story short, he wound up killing this woman. This is a real life true story. He wound up killing this lady, and then I think he stuffed her in a car or something like that. But anyway, it all came out that he was the one who killed her. And so until to this day, this man is still in prison. But while he's in prison, he's making life. He's changing the prisoners. I mean, he brought all that powerful, positive thinking and just beautiful spirit into the prison. So now he's influencing the prisoners, and they all love him and stuff like that. And he's just great. So see, that's the thing about the narcissist and good people, the narcissist and the empath. The narcissist can never take away who God created you to be. He never can. And he can try. He can try to throw them darts at you to make you fall. But he never, ever, ever can take away who you are, no matter where you are. So you have to know that you have power within you, and you are a target that the narcissist wish he can take out, but he never could. There's not enough darts that he can take you out. Not enough. Okay, it's not a powerful dart that can take you out. And so that's a powerful thing about being an empath and a very sensitive person. You are beautiful, and you are talented, and you are blessed, and most importantly, you have been chosen by the Most High God, and he loves you. And I love him too. I love you, Lord. I love the Lord. He's beautiful. He's so beautiful, because no matter what, he's always with his children. Even though we walk through the valley of death, God is with us. And the narcissist knows it. So you are a champion. Keep your head up. And, you know, we have the greatest YouTube video before us today. And that's the Commander-in-Chief. God bless you guys. This is T Mentor Food. Be blessed.